Hello everybody, my name is Edson and welcome back to a brand new Dead by Daylight talk. This is the first ever Dead by Daylight-ish talk I'm going to be doing. I want to talk about a couple of things, news-related things within Dead by Daylight, within the community, and hopefully just discuss it and make you guys aware of it and open for a little bit of a discussion. So the three things I want to talk about is Mettle of Man, a new perk for Ash Williams, the latest survivor, the latest licensed survivor as well. And then I want to talk about the recent disconnects / server issues / people not being able to get into games / games not loading. And last but not least, the recent rank changes, how difficult it is to rank up, and sort of talk about what I think about that and what I think they should do regarding that. So let's start off with Mettle of Man, the brand new perk, which, if any of you guys don't know, it's a brand new perk. It's sort of been quoted as the best perk for Ash Williams and one of the best perks recently to enter the game for the survivor side of things. And how this works is after getting hit 3 times by the killer's basic attack, which is the left click essentially. So it wouldn't be the chainsaws, it wouldn't be the hatchets, it wouldn't be the projectile sick of the plague and all of that. It would, or the frenzy of the Legion. It will be the left click, the normal attack, the swipe, hit the survivor, swipe again, down the survivor. Once you've been hit 3 times by the killer's basic attack, the perk then activates, and then the next time you get hit and would be put down into the dying state. So the next time you'll be put down into the dying state from the injured state, it is ignored, and it essentially sort of acts like borrowed time in that sense. If you get hit, you glow white for a second, you run off, and it just doesn't count the hit essentially. And the trade-off to this is the next time you heal up when the perk is activated, you will, I think it's after you've been hit, so after it's been used, I should say, the killer can see you as long as you're further than 16 meters away from the killer. So it's a good perk. I like it. And it's been quoted as sort of the new decisive strike as such, because it gives you an extra chance. And there's a lot of people that are asking for it to be nerfed, for asking for it to be removed, for asking for it to be just straight up nerfed into the ground and stuff. And I genuinely don't think, in my personal opinion, they should nerf it yet. I'd be okay with it having a little bit of a rework, a little bit of a nerf, something like that. Maybe make it so you have to be hit 4 times, because then the next time you get hit and put into the dying state, you would essentially be on your last hook, you know? So I don't think it should help you on the second hook as such. It should help you on the final hook, I would say. So I would be open to that. I would be open to a few more nerfs. Maybe the killer can sort of see you as like a nurse's calling when you're healing after it, or something like that, to sort of have the trade-off a little bit better in the killer's favour. A few things like that. They're just like ideas. There's plenty of ways you could nerf it, you could change it. I'm okay for them to do it, but after the dedicated servers come in. The reason I don't want them to do it now is survivors have had a lot of nerfs in the recent months, with it being decisive strike and all of those sorts of things. A lot of perk reworks, a lot of things that have changed to be in the killer's favour. And if you look at it in a statistical point, you need 1 killer to start a game, you need 4 survivors. So you need to sort of not be pissing off the survivors a little bit too much. And until the dedicated servers come in, I would say, because that's going to be a help to the survivors, a nerf to the killers a little bit, because killers, it's not all ping dependent for killers, and it means survivors are going to be a lot less, feel like they're getting a lot less random hits that shouldn't have hit and stuff like that when they're playing against certain killers with questionable internet. So I'm cool for them to rework it, but after. And that's the key point. They need to make sure they leave this perk as it is for now until the dedicated servers come in, because a lot of survivors are just leaving the game at the minute. I know a few streamers that have just stopped playing it, a few streamers that are just generally just sick of the game at the minute and the current state of the game, with a few of the other things that we're going to talk about later. So with Mettle of Man, a big talking point, don't nerf it just yet behavior. Wait until the dedicated servers come out, and then you can rework, nerf it, do whatever you want to do to it. And I'd be cool with it then. Let me know what you think of it in the comments down below, though. If you guys agree, if you don't, let me know why or why not in the comments down below. I'd love to have a discussion, a healthy discussion. Don't just scream at me that I'm an idiot. I mean, you can if you want. It's up to you. The second thing I want to talk about is the state of the game at the minute, and the random lobby closings, the random lobbies that aren't working, the games that aren't loading, people disconnecting, and just straight up brokenness that is the game. It seems like over the past 2 to 3 months they've been testing out. Now, they've been honest, they've been telling us that they've been testing out new matchmaking systems. Some of them have worked in a sense of you've had lots and lots of games. The game loading time, the lobby loading time, the amount of time spent in lobbies is a lot less than it used to be. But the trade-off was you were getting super high ping games. It felt like the game wasn't region locked in that sense. It wasn't region dependent, should I say. And there's been a lot of changes, reverts, gone back to different things, changed things, tested things, and it just seems like we're in a worse place than where we started off. The game at the minute, I'm getting relatively decent ping in every game at the minute. The current state is that I'm getting decent pinging in most games that I'm playing, but it's taken me 2 to 3 minutes to get into a game. Sometimes the lobbies just are broken, so I have to restart, rejoin another queue, hope that people join in. And then as soon as the game starts, it seems like it's a 1 in 3, 1 in 4 chance that the game just does not load up and you get stuck in an infinite loading screen. And if you do get into a game, it seems like there's like a 1 in 4 chance then that somebody hasn't either loaded in because of the randomness that is whether you're going to load in or not, whether it's going to crash, or somebody just DCs because it doesn't like the killer or the map or something. It's a horrendous state at the minute. And I honestly don't know where they go to fix this. I hope dedicated servers help whenever the dedicated servers come. I don't know if that will. The disconnection issues that, again, you don't. It's tough to complain about people disconnecting from the game at the minute when everything seems so broken in a sense of getting into a game, lobbies, and everything like that, because you don't know which ones are genuine. You don't know if somebody disconnected because the game crashed, or you just don't know. So it's difficult to tackle the disconnecting at the minute until they tackle the randomness that is the game and trying to get into the game and everything being broken. So I just really hope that it does improve over the coming weeks and month, because it's getting a little bit difficult. When I record a video, when I stream, like I say, it seems to be 1 in 3 games, 1 in 4 games crashes. And then again, when we do get into games, it seems to be 1 in 3/1 in 4, somebody disconnects. And it's sucky. It's a sucky place for the game to be in, because it's not good for anyone. It's not good for the killer. If somebody disconnects, the killer at the minute with the recent rank changes is not leveling up. There's no way that the killer can pip. So the killer gets annoyed. The survivors get annoyed because they feel like they're having to do more work and it's more difficult for them. And just nobody's happy. Nobody's happy with it at the minute. And I hope they do fix it. And I hope it's something that does get tackled soon. Because at the minute, it really is destroying the community in a sense of people are just getting more and more tired of it. And more people are just taking breaks from the game, not wanting to play the game and just not enjoying it. And this brings me on to my third and final point of not enjoying it. And that is the recent rank changes. If anyone doesn't know, Dead by Daylight recently changed how difficult it is to rank up. Well played. I actually like this. It's a lot more difficult to rank up now. You need to get a lot more. You need to essentially work on all of the areas. If you don't know, there's 4 different areas for the killers, 4 different areas for the survivors. So there's like for like survivors, there's the altruistic actions, there's the boldness actions, there's the objective actions, and there's the surviving. So surviving, getting out of the trial. There's boldness, being chased by the killer, being in the killer's terror radius, all of that stuff. Objective, doing the stuff that you need to do. Altruistic, which is essentially helping other survivors. They're the 4 categories for survivors. Killers have their own 4 categories as well. And you need to have a healthy distribution throughout the game to actually pip now, which is good. I like that. You can't just complete 5 generators, escape, and rank up, because your other survivors may have all died because you didn't go and help them. So I do like this. On the face of it, it's a very good change. It's a lot more difficult to rank up. It's a lot more difficult for people to get to rank 1, because it used to be rank didn't matter. Now rank sort of matters, in the sense of you are going to be matched against people that are the same rank as you, and those people, because it's more difficult to rank up, if you're playing in the high ranks, definitely did earn the right to be there. And hopefully it makes it so there's a fairer balance of people in the game, and not everyone just gets pushed to rank 1 a week after the rank reset every month. I do like that. But what they should have done, and I still think they should do, is just one season completely reset everyone's rank. Everyone goes back to rank 20. Everyone goes back to rank 20. Now, it sounds bad on the face of it, but if you look at it in the sense of, for myself, for other people, if there's a killer main or a survivor main and they play a little bit of survivor, a little bit of killer, I'm definitely in the camp of, I'm a survivor main, I play a little bit of killer through videos, through streams, and I've been getting a little bit better as a killer. I got to rank 12 to 11, and I think I hit around rank 10, almost rank 9 last season. My rank reset, and the changes came in, and now I struggle to even get a single kill in a game, because I'm around rank 12 at the minute. I've ranked up a little bit. I've done all right at the start of the season, as a lot of people do. It's a bit of a mismatch, and now I've got to rank 12. But now, because it's a lot more difficult to rank up as a survivor, a lot of rank 12 survivors are maybe X rank 3, 4, 5, 6 survivors, maybe even rank 1 survivors. So myself, 5 days before the season resets, I'm still struggling to get a single kill in the game. And it's legitimately not fun. I personally need to reset my killer rank up again, get to the... Because obviously it's a lot more difficult to rank up. It's a lot more difficult to fly through those ranks if you fly through them, or not fly through them if you don't. It's just generally a lot more difficult to rank up now. I just wish they would have reset everyone's ranks, because at the minute I'm at rank 12 killer, and every game I just feel like I'm getting bullied. I'm genuinely in a higher rank than I should be at the minute. I think maybe rank 15, 16 is sort of where I'm at in the new ranking system as killer. I'm a bad killer. I know it. I don't really play killer that often. I've got a lot to learn. I need to grind out loads of killer games to get better. And I know that. I'm not a good killer. I've accepted that. But I really think with the changes to ranking, they should have reset people's ranks, because it's just a shit show at the minute. And I've essentially come to the decision that I'm going to not play killer for about a month and a half. The rank resets as I record this, as you guys probably watch this, I think the rank resets next week. Around when do you guys see this? The rank resets tomorrow, should I say. So you guys are seeing this on no, in 2 days time. You guys are seeing this on Thursday, and the rank resets on Saturday. So I'm not going to play killer at all on stream or through recording. I'm not going to play it for a whole month, essentially. I'm going to let my rank reset to rank 15 or 16 or whatever it resets to when the season resets on Saturday, and then I'm not going to play at all. And I'm just going to wait for it to reset again, and it should reset to maybe 19, 20, and then I'm going to start playing again. And then whatever rank I get to, that's the legitimate rank I should be in. I just wish that they would have, with the rank changes, reset everyone. It would have been a little bit of a shit show for a few days just to get everyone into the correct rank, but I think the game would have been healthier for it. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments down below of this topic, the general state of the game, with the disconnects, the random bullshit that is the game not loading and all of that, and talking about the new perk Mettle of Man. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of all of those things, and hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I think in the background you guys probably watched me try and get the Adept achievements with Jane and Ash. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, make sure to give it a like. Like I say, discuss in the comments down below of all the things. Give me your opinions. I want to hear them. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.